Hi folks, welcome to yet another installment of Scotch Vapes. Today I have, well, the first video I've been meaning to do for a while is an RTA. I have an RTA for you. It is the tfrta. Now, excuse me. Now, this isn't going to be a show of how I build, because it's one of the cons of this RTA. It's a bit difficult and fiddly to build on this specific deck, and it takes me a while to do it, and to be quite honest with you, I don't use it that much, but I will be getting the Griffin 25 RTA, so I can do a little bit of a comparison with the two, which I will do in a later video. But now moving on to this, the tfrta. Now in this there are two decks. There is the G4 and the G2, and as you can imagine, the G4 has 4 Clapton coils and the G2 only has 2. I have the G4, and here is the front sleeve, if you like. So these are the two options you can get, the G4 and the G2 tfrta. I do have mine in black, and there's your code and whatnot, what you get with it, some specs about from the tank and a bit from smok, yada yada yada, your QR codes, and we are back to the front. Now in that sleeve you will find this nice little box, and as you can tell, for once it's sunny in Scotland. How cool is that? It's quite hot today too, so bear with me if you see any patches you don't want to see. Anyway, so here's the box. It's a smok, designed by smok, other video logos and stuff, and plain back box, all very smok. And inside you will find, upside down, tack and a spare glass there. And underneath this you will find some extra seals, O-rings, screws, your quality control pass card, and your I keep losing my mind today, instruction book. Now in this, as you can see here, it does tell you everything you get with it, when it's broken down, how to refill, how to build, yada yada yada, how to change out the decks, all very useful, with pictures for those who need them. And of course at the very bottom you do get a screwdriver. Quite a big one as well, actually, I must admit. Good tip for that. If you can't stand the small ones, here's a big one. Or just get what many of us other builders do go out and get, which is a Coil Master kit, because you get quite a big set of screwdrivers with that also, that are all the correct size for, well, you know, many things. You also do get a vape band, yeah, which is only in black. Now, same sort of drip tip you get in the TFV4 with that inner glass tip. The difference is this does not have any airflow on it. All the airflow is on the bottom of the tank. 4 slots. If you adjust, fully adjustable, what you do on one side will be the same on all the other 3. And you do get juice control as well. So here it is open. And if I just close it off, that's it closed off. Now, I'll show you exactly what the G4 deck does look like just now. Now, here is the G4 deck. As you can see, 4 Claptons, all in a nice little thing. Now you can twist this and take it out, which I'm not going to do, because the threading on this is like, you get that much threading in, it's a pain in the ass to put it back in. Easy to take out, pain in the ass to put back in. Bad. And to be honest, I've had a lot of issues, which is why I don't use it that much. I've built this like 4 times. I've tried it with alien wire, which doesn't fit, it's way too big. Fair enough. I then used Clapton's. I used Clapton wire for this as well, and I put too much cotton in it, which jammed it, leaked a lot, pain in the ass. So there is a huge problem it's a very fine area for yourself to build in and wick. If you're not used to using such a small area, do not use it unless you're used to it, until you get used to it. But I'm expecting better from the Griffin once I get my hands on it, which I've ordered today. Please let this go in properly. Yes, it has. Good. You get the same top fill as you do get with all the other TF tanks and whatnot. Same swivel top airflow, top refill. And other than those little niggles that I've been having, which, I mean, I do amount of big ones, but that's just the problems I've been having. You guys might be better builders on a small, tiny deck than I am, and you might get better results. Now, when you get it out the box, the ohms reading that I got, or the resistance reading I got, was a 0.16, 0.15 or thereabouts. When I rebuilt it with alien wire, I got a 0.12, 0.11, 0.1 on the dot. And it fired great. I mean, unfortunately I couldn't use it, and it was just a pain in the ass. And for some reason now, this is not recognising on the RX for some reason. I've had problems with this before, and it's another pain in the ass I will go into. Bear me 2 ticks. Right, we're back, sorry about that. For some reason this RTA will not fire on my RX anymore. I have no idea why. But it does seem to fire on this. Funny that. A smok tank on a smok mod, and it fires perfectly. Yeah, so I'm getting a reading of 0.26 now. So I'm going to reduce this from 100 watts because that'll just break it. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? I'll say about 50. 50 watts sounds nice. Holy hell, I could even fire it on this little bad boy. We'll try that actually. Right, here is the tfrta. Yeah, I haven't used this in a while, bear with me. We're getting there, we're getting there. I really should start preparing this stuff before I do videos. Now, pros, if you have none of the issues that I've been having, it is quite a good tank, RTA, whatever you want to call it. The issues I've been having though ruin it for me, they really, really do. I mean, some of them are obviously through me and my Todd. I can't really build properly on a small enclosed area. I do need quite a big deck to work with. Other things is that if you put too much cotton in, it does jam it. You never shut it properly. You've got to then take all your wick out, put more in but less of it, and then try again. And then the other side of it as well is that for some reason I keep getting a burnt taste not long after I've changed it. I remember once changing the wick on it, and then 2 or 3 days later, like not using it that much, that it's burnt out. It just gets this burning taste, which really is annoying because I've rechecked and checked, went into vapor shops, asked on their opinion as well, and they say it's a fine build. It should work fine. Not the greatest, but it should work, and it still burns every time. I don't know if I'm running it too high or if it's too clogged up. It's not got enough air to it. I have no idea. But that's sort of the kind of issue I've been having since I got it. Plus sides to it, I don't know. If you like to rebuild and you want a nice cloud, there's your tank, I suppose, as far as I'm concerned, because I haven't used any RTA because this is the only RTA I've got. I am looking forward to grabbing the Griffin which is a velocity style deck. Dual coil only. In fairness, I should have got the G2 for this, but I was more than thinking of the own reading when I saw the G4 format coming out. I just thought, screw it, I'll grab the G4. Let's go into some specs about this, because I didn't do that first, which I should have done. It is a 510 threading. Its capacity stated is 4.5 mil, but I don't believe that. I just don't. I think it's a 4 mil at best because of the big little casing inside it. I don't believe it's 4.5 at any point. I don't believe that. Dimensions, it's 65 millimeters by 24.5 millimeters. Its weight is 84.5 grams, and it's made from Pyrex glass and stainless steel. It has two colours available, black as you can see, and stainless steel. Prices for this, I think, is around, well, I bought mine for what, £21? £21 on Amazon, as always. Always Amazon. I bought my Griffin on Amazon today. 27 quid. I will put links in the description below for this RTA if you wish to buy it. I mean, you probably won't have the amount of problems that I've been having with this. Partly because this is my first RTA and I've only done two things. Tanks that have replaceable coil units and drippers. I've never had one in between, which is why I wanted to buy one. And since I was buying the TFV4 at the time, I went and bought this at the same time. And I just preferred the TFV4 to this, which I've then upgraded to the TFV8, which is absolutely cracking, which I will do an update video for you guys, as I will have a T6 coil coming my way, which is the first 6-duplet coil unit that you can replace that's come out from Smok, as far as I'm aware. I may be wrong. And I will do a update video on that as well. Because in here they just now have a T8, and I've got a Q4 in the box that came with this, so I can try that out, and as well as the RBA kit in that as well. Now, not much more to really say about it. I will be doing a dripper soon. I will be doing a build and review of a dripper as well. Probably the V4S mutation by indulgence. I was thinking about buying the V5, but I was more inclined to try and find an RTA because I've got plenty of drippers I can test and review. I just want to try and get myself into an RTA concept because I don't have a lot of them, and I've got about 3 drippers and one's a clone that's completely bullshit, which I don't even use. So I'm going to try using that, but I just want to see what this can do on this little nugget here. Look at that, it will not fire. Don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, this is why I don't use this RTA at all. This is why I just don't use it. I can't tell if it's the build that's in it, or if it's something I've done, or if it's something it just refuses to fire on anything I've got apart from the X-Cube 2, which is hilarious since they're both from Smok. Maybe they designed it to be fired with Smok's own mod, but for some reason I just can't seem to get it to fire. And you may have seen how much praise I gave this little bad boy last video from yesterday, which was the Artery Nugget. Absolutely cracking wee mod. But yeah, I will be doing a video shortly on another RTA. When I get it out the box, I will simply just record me opening the damn box, and I'll do a little up close and personal with that, and then I'll do a proper review later when I've got down the line with it and see if there's any problems with that. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I have been Scottish Vapes. If you have anything to say or any tips on building that thing, please comment down below, because I'd love to get to use this properly, because I haven't had a real chance to, other than when I first got it and then I had to replace the coils, and ever since then I've had nothing but issues. But yeah, drop a comment if you've got any tips on how to build this, or if you like the RTA, if you like the tfrta, tell me why you like it. Subscribe to this video, and I will see you again, guys, pretty soon. Thank you, guys, and have a great Monday. See you later.